From I left the house, we just walking back in the house. So good evening to everyone, guys. Ooh, your girl walking. My bike went flat today, and after I picked my son up, well, we had to stop and get some air when I'm on my way to pick him up. Good thing I had one of my neighbor rode with me. Mama, stuff. So then we came home, sat downstairs. Mama, hey, Michael King, hello. How are you? Happy green one on the white one. Ooh, so my bike flat, so my neighbor come and company follow us home. And follow us home, so we. He played at the toy. Hold on, you're coming. Yeah, you say I'm good, good, good. So my neighbor come and ooh, my knees, guys. I was riding every day. Every single day I was riding. But this time around, so my bike went flat. Went flat, flat, flat. So I had to walk home. When I mean walk home, my son's birthday is today. So I told him when he went to his function today and come back, then I will take him to the store and he can get anything he want, only $20 spending. He said, okay, mama. So I said, go to the closest Family Dollar to me. He said, no, mama, I don't want to go to that one because that one kind of junky anyhow. But he said no, so he wanted to go to the Forest one. So I let him go to the Forest one. And guys, I had to walk home. But give it to me. So, and he was so nice. I gave him $20 to spend. And he said to me in the store, even though it's his birthday, he said to me, Mama, can my brother get something out the $20? I said, yes. But make sure you get everything you want because you only have $20 to spend. So the brother get him a water thing for the summer. I don't like buy them these things, but it's just for the summer. It was only $3. So here you go. So it's only $3. Can we view this? Yeah, hold on, yeah, coming. So this is what he pick up, and he's so good at budgeting. I told him he had $20 to spend. Everything he pick up, everything add up to $16 and change. So he got this water thing here. It's like a knapsack you put on your back. Yeah. So look, you put it on your back. You see how we set up at the back there? How cool this is. And you walk around. Anybody who do gardening or farming would know what this is. You know those things you put on your back when you're going around to spray? Especially mostly. And that's what we in this would I use to spray. So they put the water in there and put it on their back and then they go spray. And then when he was a baby, they used to take him fishing. So every time he see fish stuff, he get the fish rod and everything. He loved fishing. So he have his fish to catch fish. So he picked this up and all of this was under $20. All of that. And then he said, Mom, I want to pick this up for his brother. So he picked it. Where is that thing? I put it right there. See there. So I bought him one of these today. Alex, he said hello from the UK, Edinburgh, Scotland. How are you? Greetings. How are you doing? Welcome back. Welcome. So he picked this up for his brother, but I'm going to have to hide this because his brother's birthday is next month. I said, put this down, boy. He said, no, Mama. Fantastic, fantastic. Mama. So then and then I picked this up. You see this Family Dollar, these from guys. And they had this at Family Dollar. He said, hope you're well. I'm hanging on in there. Mama. Hanging on in there, you know. Car breakdown, my tire flat, but the computer guy who fixed bike, he took it just now. He come and accompany back, help us to get back home with all the bags. So he's gonna fix it and call me in a few minutes to come and get it. So in a few minutes. But guys, I just reached back home all morning. Yes, man, all morning. But the good thing with me, we stop and get some juice and I had frozen water. Frozen water did wonders. It did wonders. It came in really handy today. So I hope everybody's doing good. Oh. So yeah, and then I get this game for him. We have one, but the game is not, the bottom is not in there. So I get him this. So this is what I got him to play with. That's from me. This is only $10, guys. So that's from me to him, and this is what I got it. You know, Family Dollar have these bags, guys. You know the clear bags that they tell all the kids them they need to have. I go find them at Family Dollar, $5 a piece. So I grab both of them one. They have them in pink as well. So you know, like when you're going out, you know, most time they want the bags that you're gonna carry into any games or so to be clear. Dollar have them family. This is the pink. You like the pink? How cute. So they had blue and pink and black that was in there. So I get the two last blue for them and I get the pink for myself. You say, Queen, it's been a long time since I spoke to you. Oh, this boy shooting me with water. Don't do that. I just come off the road. No. Go in the tub and spray it in the tub. Yes, it's been a long time. How you doing? So that's what I got them guys. And we come back home. But the bags, I'm happy for the bags because no, hey, you're not wetting up my house. Stand up right here at the door. Let me show you. Let me show them what how you do with the bag. No, at the door. Stand at the door. Turn around your back. Turn around your back. Look at what he did, guys, with the stuff on. This is how you put it onto your back. You see that? Then turn around. Turn around, Jaden. Wait, I'm here. And then that's what they would be doing with the water. Jade! What?
I didn't Mommy,
I'm here. Stop.
I didn't demonstrate it.
Stop.
I didn't do a demonstration. So they know how it works.
Okay, but demonstration in me?
All right.
Got it.
Come on, let's go in the water.
They're going to demonstrate on me. Say, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
All right, come on. Get the
Queen, it's been a long time since I spoke to you. Yes, it's been a long time, Alex. But welcome. He said, I'm good to see you. Good to see you. Yes, man, good to see you. So that is all I had, guys. There was anything much. They're just all, and then they had this, Family Dollar had this cute little slippers. They had it on sale. Cute, $5. So cute, look at it. I like slippers like these.
Come on.
You know, so I don't have to push my toe in nothing for it to hurt. So that's all we got, family. Get them their school bag so it can be crystal clear for them to go to school and stuff like that. So get it early. And if they go into a function, then they have that and so forth, you know. But we just come back in, so the computer guy gonna call us when the bike is ready. And then I have to go get it when the bike is ready. But man, but I didn't have to walk far to come home anyhow. But it was a good look at this time. But the knees. Guys, I get a lot of workout today. I ain't gonna lie. Your girl get a lot of workout, but my knees are paying the price. My knees are paying the price. This is a cute water buck, right? This is very cute. See-through. Can get some drinks, some ice frozen in there. I like that. Because sometimes when they too close up and dark, you can't see nothing in there. If hands drop in there, you just have to drink it. You know what I mean? Okay, so how is everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Whew. You're queen, I'm telling you. But, let me get up. I rode a far journey today, but we all right. Can't complain much, you know. So the bike is getting fixed so that I can. Yeah. Where are you guys going? Jay, you going in the shower?
I gave my shirt off.
You want your shirt off? Hold on. Yeah. You know, they go shower. You know why? Because they have the thing now to play with. Hey, these kids, family, I'm telling you. But I'm giving thanks, you know. I am giving thanks. Good thing I make it back home and where my bike break down. I was on my way and my son said, Ma, I hear something is spraying out your bike. I said, what? And he said, yes, Mama, something spraying out your bike. I'm like, wow. So, whew. When I tell you in these times, you just gotta be mentally prepared, because I don't know what else to say. Gotta be mentally prepared. It's the only thing I can say. You gotta be mentally prepared. But I'm home. I need to ooh, and it's so hot today, guys. Look at me. See, if you should see my hands, it's so hot today. When I say hot, it is very hot today. But we make it home, and that's the greatest. We made it home, and that's something I can't complain about, because we make it home. We made it home, family. I got some stuff to do too. And then pretty soon, family, I'm gonna set up a PO box, and then I'm gonna my phone is full, so I'm thinking I'm gonna have to sacrifice myself to get another phone. I don't know, what should I do. Should I cancel the piece of jalopy I got and let's get another phone? But if the other phone I was gonna get, I said I want that to be strictly YouTube. That means even if I have WhatsApp on there and I give out my WhatsApp number, is just YouTube WhatsApp. So like if somebody wanna reach out directly to me by YouTube, by WhatsApp, and then I wanna create a cash app so that if somebody wanna help, they can help me out. You know what I mean? With whatever they can. And then I want to with the PO box as well. You know, actually, before I started YouTube, I had a PO box, and then I went and closed it. And then but it's easy to start back. Okay, you can pay for 6 months in advance or so forth. So I'm gonna do that. So that means if somebody want to send me anything, whether for review or just send me something or anything, then I have all of those means, you know what I mean? And then I also want to set up a email directly just for YouTube, or for if somebody want to collab with me or do anything with me, you know what I mean? Because trust me, you ain't gonna lose off of your queen. I'm very fun, you know. Knowing me, I'm very fun, you know. I ain't crapping about that, you know. As long as you treat me good, I'll be treating you good. So, you know what I mean? So I want to set up all of those things as well. But I'm so happy I get a little chance to, actually, wait, what time is it? Oop, I missed my meeting. Such is life. So that if anybody want to reach out to me, anybody want to communicate with me, whether by WhatsApp, email, or if they have anything that they want to help me with, because, a lot of people they're probably saying, girl, if we could help you, you don't have nothing, how could we help you? There's nothing out there for us to help you. I understand, you know what I mean? And it's deliberately done for now, because sometimes I need to challenge myself first before I scream, you know what I mean? And that's what I'm doing right now. But I know pretty soon, when they say I'm at the edge of the bridge or so, you know what I mean? But I can see, so I'm still going until I can see no more. I can see until I can't see no more, family, if you know what I mean, you know what I mean? But pretty soon I will set up all of that. But I think I have to get a new phone. No thing, because the devices I got, they can't really do anything much. Today I went live and I had to clean the cache like 3-4 times. I tried to go live and it wouldn't go. And the one little live I get, that was it. You know what I mean? So I need a phone so I can get back to doing my shorts, get back to doing if ever like a video, you know what I mean, strike back the balance and everything, not just coming live, because sometimes you're at certain places and your location is very important to protect, you know what I mean, we have to bear that in mind, and you don't want to go live all the time, especially when you're out and about. Not all the time you want to go live, especially when you have to constantly move about on foot or on a bike. But it's life, it's what it is. A good thing I don't have to cook, because I have some noodles left. We eat the corned beef and finished the corned beef and rice yesterday. But I have a whole pot of noodle left. I need to boil me a cup of tea because I kind of feel gassy because I was eating some gum too, so that's not good. So I'm just gonna boil me a cup of tea and then warm up some food for the kids. I have some lettuce I could put on the side because the kids them love the lettuce. The other day they walk in that lettuce. They walk up in there, especially the baby. He walked up in that lettuce. The big one I had to kind of encourage him to eat his lettuce because I said you can't be out there swimming and stuff and having that energy, you know what I mean? So yes. But I want to say also thanks to each and every one that is supporting Resilient Queen. Thank you guys very much. I know you guys don't really know the the struggle or anything, but regardless of that, you guys still show up whenever time you can. And I'm always saying it's 365 days of the year. Rudyard sing, how you say? You say hello gorgeous, how are you? Greetings, how you doing? Greetings, good evening to each and everyone. And to everyone, if you're watching in the background, greetings. Hello, Resilient Queen coming tired and is like beat out, but we're still here. That's the greatest part of it. I'm still here. So, I'm going, family. I'm going. So, as I said, good thing I don't have to cook today. I just need to wash my hand, set me up a cup of. I know time is hot, but I. Jaden! 1 second. My body aches, family. You won't even understand. Jaden? Jay? Jaden?
Yeah.
Please don't wet my bathroom up. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Put the towel, the thing down.
All right. We're playing with stuff.
Okay, I need you to close the curtain.
All right, we did.
No, I can see you, Jaden.
How?
Jaden, there's a mirror in the bathroom, and I'm standing directly where I can look at it. I can't see you, but I can see the curtain. That means you need to pull the curtain and make sure the curtain is on the outside and the plastic is on the inside.
All right.
Did you understand?
Yes.
Good. Now hurry up and don't turn. You don't want too much hot water. Do you understand?
Yes, it's not too much hot water.
Okay, please.
Come on, man. Where?
So yes, family. So I need to make me a cup of tea. Family. Your girl is beaten out. Sorry about that. When you have kids, you have to. You go hear the. And my mouth go always active. That's a mouth you don't pay rent for, but it go be always active. Always, you have to ensure it. Especially when you hear sound, you don't know what is happening. Are they playing in the water? You have to have an earring. Oh. But how is everybody doing? I can't believe I left my house from 10 something this morning. And I just finally opened back my door. Literally, when you see I come on live, come inside and I said, all right, let me let you guys know what happened. But, good people is always standing in the way. Because when I call the computer guy there and tell him my bike is broken down, he said, where you got? Because it's me and the kids, because he had just followed me to go pick the kids up. He said, where you at? He said, I'm coming to, he was going over somebody's house to do something. And he said, no. I'm going to come and make sure you and the kids are safe. So he helped us with our luggage to get back home. So that's nice. Plus he take the bike to go fix it up. So that is very nice when somebody can be very considerate. You know what I mean? So I'm going to get out the pots. I got so many dirty dishes to wash. Because my dream was to come back home today and get some things done. That never happened. I never make it back home right away. I make it home today, and then and I get a new seat for my bike, so no longer bungie hurt that much no more. Because your girl was feeling the wrath of the bungie. The bungie hurt so bad, so now I get a bigger seat. So I got a bigger seat now, family. So there is no more hurt that much. So that was good. So when I get off live earlier today, who was on my live, and I called to the computer guy there, and then I called him on the phone and I said, hey, the bike squeezing up my bungie, and he said, come let me check out it for you and see if you need a what I call it. He might have another seat for me. So he put on another seat on the bike. And guys, did you know we ride like we're going to Dearborn today? We ride so far, like we were going to Dearborn today. Yes, your girl was. Listen, I think I lose a few pounds today. I think I definitely lose a few. And you notice my neck don't look like. I don't know if anybody are paying attention anyhow, but I'm paying attention. Because when you're looking at the camera, even though sometimes camera deceitful, you see camera is spiteful to you. You might not look like you big and junky on the camera in person, but on camera sometimes the camera make you look like a junk, you big and junky. So when I'm looking at my neck now, do you see it look like I'm losing some weight? You see that? I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm paying attention to me. Yeah, you have a little more ways to go. You see, the hot cross bond is kind of reducing. So exercise really helps. You know what I mean? It really helps. And a bit sometimes stretching the neck also. So the hot cross bone that I have up here all the time in the camera. And I'm like, why does my neck look like it sit up on a throne? Yeah, I look at my neck sometimes, my neck feel like it sit on a throne, and I'm like, why does my neck feel like that and look like that? You know what I mean? So I've been noticing now since I start walking or so or riding the bike, I notice it gone for a little. I mean, it's still there, but you don't really him like you look like a tree, like you have one, two, three, like you have extra layers going on. They're reducing slowly. So let me see how the exercise go. And these bikes, this is the first year I ever have bikes, and they give me so much problem. And they give me more problem than the kids. So like I took my son to the store just now and I said, anything you want, pick it up. Remember, you only had $20. My son said, Mom, you're the best mom ever. I said, no, I'm not the best mom because, I get off them. But, he giving me credit, so I'm going to take it. But I know I'm not the best mama. I'm when I'm ready, I'm the nice mama. When I'm not ready, when they do something and they slip up or so, then, I go the other direction or so forth. Like today when I went to pick him up, I heard a lady in the bathroom and she was yelling off for some kid. And I stood there and another lady and I thought the kids were hers. So when the lady got out the bathroom, I asked one of the little girl, I said, that was your mom? She said, no. Because the way she was talking to the kids, I thought it was the kid's mom. I said, girl, I thought it was your mom. And then she could pass her, the girl that was yelling. I think somebody had passed a remarks about something stink, like they probably use the number 2 or whatever, and it's sent. And you know how little kids are, you know what I mean? And she was going after them, but I thought it was her kids. Come to find out, it wasn't her kids. It was not her kids. It was people, children. I'm telling you, all that yelling off of people, kids. You will hear me yell off of my kids. People, children, no. I will be softly and tenderly with people, children. Don't do that. No, can't get her. And I'm going to tell them why they can't do it. I'm not just telling you don't do that. I'm telling you why. Because children yes, they need the direction, but they need to understand why. Jaden say, you come in. Jaden, where's your bag? Where's your school bag? Jaden, you said you bring your school bag upstairs. I need to know where okay, I found it.
All right, it's headed to my room.
I found it. And why is everything scattered back out in your room? Seems like you're running taxi in your room. So I'm gonna boil some water, warm up some noodles. You see, that's why it's good to have little leftover sometimes. Cause on a long day, yeah, it's good to have leftovers. Cause on a long day, family, I'm telling you, you will be paying the price on a long. This is some water. So I guess whatever I am doing in the morning time to change up my diet. What I mean change up my diet, like I drink water when in the morning time. I do a lot of fasting now because all morning I have not put a solid food to my lip all morning. All morning. I just literally drink I take 2 spoonfuls of cereal this morning. That was it. And water and juice for the day. And I didn't even drink off my juice. It's still in the bag. I bought me I think a orange pineapple juice. Yeah, orange pineapple juice, and yeah, I gotta hide this because the little one birthday coming up. I don't want them to pull it out. Yes, family. So say go, and then me like my workout outfit. Them they nice. I like that. So I need to go get me some more of these workout outfit. They're nice, family. These ones, they're nice. I get them in Dearborn. They're really nice. You know. They're really nice. Only thing though, the Family Dollar ones are more well. This is a medium. So if you want them, but if you buy the one that's small, if you are the same size as me, because I'm somewhat of a medium, also small, because small fit more firmer, and you like hold you because in the exercise outfit you want it to hold you firm. You know why? Because when you're exercising and you're losing weight, you will know. You understand? So that's it. But this is from Dearborn. Get it in Dearborn, so it's really nice. So how is everybody doing? How is every? Oh, let me try that slippers on. Where is it? Let me try that. You see, family that. I want to try it on. Oh, I want to try that. Oh. Yeah. Guys, he can't fit me. Look, he can't fit me. He can't fit me, guys. That's not my size. Can't fit me. So this is for my niece. This is gonna be for my niece. Somebody with a straighter feet. He can't fit me. Maybe I'm more wider width. Yeah, I'm more wider width. It's my size, but as I said, the width is not within for me. So somebody who have a straight feet, these shoes will be perfect for you. You know what I mean? You don't have wide width at it. So if you are straight feet, these slippers would fit you perfectly. Perfect. And I love the color. So they should be for my niece. Whoo, whoo, whoo. Where's oh. Mm-mm. And then I gotta pull these here out and I need to wash them. Oh, it's still moist. Oh, it's still moist. Hurry up, guys, because we having spaghetti and salad tonight. At least it's a meal, right? But that sun today, piping hot. But we get some breeze in between those. A teacher sentenced to what? 10 to 15 years in jail? Oh, wow. Wow. That's more than the years you spend go to college. Damn. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Whew. That's more than the years you spend to go to college. 10 to 15 years. You only need 4 years as a teacher to go to college, unless you're doing your master's. It's tough. It's tough. You know, I used to be in the classroom, right? And there was this little boy. He always, every day he saw me, he come and he tried to smack me on my booty. And I grabbed him one day and I told him, you don't do that because if I smack you on your bungie, I go to jail. You don't do that. You ain't gonna go to jail for me. And I'm not going to jail. I'm not gonna lose my job, make people think I'm touching your don't play that game. The little boy take a liking into me. And I'm like, this little boy is only 5 year old, but you could just tell he not playing around. I had to stop that quick. I'm like, nope, nope, nope. No. And I used to wear suits to school. Some kids they take a liking into your stocking. Yes, some kids love when teacher wears stocking. This is like they never seen it before, so they start pick on your stocking. Oh, teacher, you got on stocking. Oh, and the little boys keep smacking you on your. Nope, nope, no. Mm. Certain things I don't play with. Nope, nope. Lines are lines and they gotta be drawn. And when you don't draw them, then the poor kids them think that what they're playing with is just regular play. And then somebody, some grown, you gotta know yourself. You gotta contain yourself. So you're gonna have a temptation out there, even if you start nothing or you're not the one initiate anything. But another one every day they want to hug every day. Oh no, a teacher don't want to hug today. No, I say, how about give me high five, high five? You know, you have to come up with other plans because when you see they're doing it so often, it's like they come from a home where maybe the love is not so much there and they're looking for love. You know, and they don't look for love to say that they're looking for you to hurt them. But some grown people don't know themselves. And I say, nope, nope, nope. I draw that line quick. Nope. And after I draw that line, he respect me after that. Don't play around. Because I had to. Because if you, because they had camera in the classrooms here. Every classroom have camera. Yes, they do. So you're in there, you're teaching. You're comfortable in your classroom. But you gotta draw the line because some kids are in Jamaica we say tame. Yes, man, you have a lot of tame kids out there, and you can't fall for it because they're just naturally playing with you. You can't have your mind like that, you know. You can't have a delusional mind. Think the kids is delusional. The kid just looking somebody to play with. You know what I mean? And if you don't stop them in their tracks, especially when you know that certain place on you they're not supposed to touch because you can't even touch them there either, you gotta draw the line. It's not to draw in, but to draw the line. And a lot of people, you know, when they say little kids do those things, they think it's a way to say coming in. No, you're grown. You should know better. Know better. You want to protect your children, you gotta protect other people's children. You gotta know better. You know what I mean? Gotta know better in this. So I'll say this game. Sometimes kids hug you. Sometimes and they hand bunks you a certain place on you, you don't say anything to the kids. You don't say, oh, you bunks me in my private. No, you don't repeat nothing to the children. What you do is quickly shift that narrative. I say, okay, class, let's get over here. Let's do this, let's do that. Or let's stretch, let's warm up, do some exercise, take their little mind off of whatever their mind was going on with because you don't know. You don't know what they're seeing. But some people buy into that thing. You go to college for 4 years and then you get 10 to 15 years. Once you get in a PhD, you get in a master's and a PhD. What are you going in there for? A master's and a PhD? For only a 4-year degree and you go for 10 to 15 years? You get in a master's or PhD. No, the wrong way. Kids are very loving, but you have to know to let them understand. You know what I mean? You have to put a line in anything, even within your children. When you see they start do certain things around you, and you know you know it's inappropriate, you have to stop it. Because if you don't stop it, they're going out there, and what they can experiment on you, they're gonna find somebody that willing to experiment on them, and they themselves don't know that is wrong. You understand? So you gotta stop these things. You know, even your children, sometimes they want to hug you and squeeze you and all this. I tell them, because you don't want to hug the wrong person. You think that you know them. You know what I mean? Your kids know these people. Hey, teacher. Hey, mommy. Hey, daddy. Hey, cousin. Hey, uncle. And everybody run and they give you the biggest squeeze of your life. You don't know whose mind is pervert. So you have to lick certain things. Nope. Stop. High five. Boom. What did you do today? All right. You see some teacher do the dance with their foot. Okay, let's say hello. And they use their foot and say hello, or they hand, or they just bumps to the waist and say hello. You know what I mean? And keep it pushing, or they say they repeat a rap thing. You know what I mean? So they don't have to come too much in contact with the kids or have them do beats on the table and say hello, good morning, and how are you? You know, everybody sit down and have a little fun. So that way you don't have to be all too much. Because you have a lot of people today put things out of context too. A lot of things are blown out of context. A lot of things. And all it takes for your 4 year degree to ruin your life is people who want to tarnish your reputation. And if you fall for the things that want to tarnish your reputation, it will tarnish your reputation. You know what I mean? And if you realize that you're into a school like that and you can't maintain certain things, I think you should walk away. You rather have no job than have a job. Hold on. Hello? Yeah. Mhm. Oh, okay. All right. So I'm just warming up some noodles and I'm going to get the kids them something to eat and then I swim by. All right. Thank you. All right. The bike is ready. Bike is ready. You know what I mean? So when you're in school, you rather have your qualification and walk away with your solid qualification. Because when you go to jail for 10 to 15 years and something you come back out, you can't practice nothing doing teaching. Cannot. You go nowhere and they accept you. You gotta bear that in mind, you know. And sometimes people see the telltale sign when something going wrong with them and they still sitting there. Mm-mm. I can tell you that much. You sit and sit and sit and you're gonna sit yourself out. Either you sit, don't have no lose your job, and you can't get back one like that, or you sit in jail for 10 to 15 years getting your master's and PhD. Because you already have your degree. Most people already have their degree. To become like a lead teacher, you have to have a degree. So when you become a lead teacher, so you have your degree. So that means you're going for your master's in jail and your PhD. 10 to 15 years. Okay. You see, as human beings, we need to start look at how we achieve something in life. Look how some of us struggle to achieve even what they call it? What they call it? Not the degree. What's the other one? The associate. Even a 2 year thing, sometimes we struggle to achieve. Some people still a pay back. They might as well had gone to college for 4 years. They still a pay back student loan for a 2 year associate degree, right? Might as well they did just do four because the student loan and them a pay back now. It might as well they did do 4 years. You see what I'm saying? But to each his own, a way you could afford and a way you think your brain could have settled with for 2 years. That's what you settle with. You know what I mean? So you just think about how you had to work hard in life to achieve your goal. You don't want to ruin that, especially when you know that's a job that teachers are is so much in demand, so much in demands. And when I mean teachers, good teachers are so much in demands. So most time those teachers they migrate gone to other places that are paying them better money. You know what I mean? Or so forth and go get a better life because some teaching job they don't pay nothing. And then you work. They don't pay nothing. I remember I did one interview. How far did I do that interview? I paid somebody to drive me to go do that interview, and I think I spent like $60 something to go do that interview. And when I asked how much they gonna pay me, $13. I could go to McDonald's go work for $13. Less headache, just more customer. $13. Guys, I just like a corpus for that job. Go there. $13. My face go from smiling to, oh, okay. $13. I can't recall spending $13 in college for a degree. Not even for one of the courses you failed. I can't recall.
I want a cup of tea.
Yes, I'm making a cup of tea right now too. You seem like you know that.
Oh, that was the best bath ever.
Uh-huh.
We opened the
So just think about the things you're going to ruin your life for. No. Walk away before it's something ruin your life. Walk away. Work on yourself. Go check yourself into something if you know you think you're having a problem because this child is giving you certain attention that you think it is grown folks business and you know it's not supposed to, but you can't resist. Then check yourself into something. I know only people who alcoholic check themselves into rehab. Some of us need to check ourselves into rehab. Think about, think about it. You don't have nothing to lose when you're seeking help. But you don't seek help, then jail will seek you 10 to 15 years. No. You don't know. You know what I mean? So you have to think about your family. When you have your career, you don't want to ruin your career because of children. Talk to their parents. You have parents number. Also, if their kids, if you see any telltale sign of inappropriate behavior, and some parents might not believe you when you show them certain things, but at least you have that discussion with them so the parents can start being more attentive to their children, meaning that they start paying more attention to the friends the children are having, because sometimes you don't see what when they're around their friends, but if you're there, they know and you get an update on how your child is behaving in school or so. Now you can start to pay attention and so forth and talk to your child, have discussion about things that the do's and don'ts, and certain things are unacceptable, certain things are inappropriate behavior. You don't have to, just make it child friendly. You don't have to be all raw and vulgar with how you deliver it to children. You know what I mean? And some people need to control all that ego because you can't be in schools and playing around with kids. Come on. But your kids can go to school and get.
And some cup of tea.
Yeah. Where's the cup of tea? Oh, the cup of tea is over here. And go get your clothes. They look like white though. Go get. Ooh, my kids got a mama here. Ooh. Yeah. Huh? Oh, thank you. You know what I mean? So just think about it, family. There's no point in you spending so much years to go to trade school or college, whether you're associate or anything, to come out to go into jail. For what? For temptation? You know much woman out there single, you know much man out there single. Come on now. Find one of them. They grown. Take care for people picking.
I want the egg and cup.
You know what I mean? Take care for the kids then. Let the kids them live. Let the kids them grow. Let the children laugh. Let the children be themselves. You have a lot of silent predator too. So not only believe say the one who you see the kids. You have a lot of silent predator. They around you. They become your friends and everything. And in the end, you realize that they silent predator. They do discreet things to your children and threaten them. So you be careful. You have a lot of silent predators. So even though you see the ones on the news, you only see of them. But what about the silent ones? You have a lot of silent ones out there. You have somebody like to tell you how you must raise your children. Silent predators. When you say no, my children not to sit in nobody lap. Oh, you're Jamaican, you don't need to hear that. Excuse me.
Mama, what the maid?
So why are you defending if you say nobody sit my child not supposed to sit in your lap? So I'm telling you, you have a lot of silent predators out there. Be careful. I'm making up no story. I'm telling you, you have a lot of silent predators. They're right up in your face every day.
Mama,
They're silent. Yeah? Yes, I'm going to do egg. You want egg to Jaden? I'm telling you from now. Don't think I'm not telling you nothing. You know, I pay attention with my eyes, you know. I'm not dumb. They look dumb, but I'm not dumb, I can tell you. You have a lot of silent predators out there. Whether you like it or not, there's a lot out there. So the only the one you see hanging on to jail and everybody, all some of the silent predators that jump. Oh, me could never do that to children. You lied. You only silent. You know the song Silent Night. Oh yeah, Silent Night. One silent night. So don't be fooled, family. Don't just see only the ones that you see on the news. They are the ones get caught. But there's a lot more of these silent predators. And they become silent before the thing happen. So that's why you call them silent predators, right? The ones that you see now is in the public is because they get caught. But you have a lot of silent predators out there. I was watching one time on YouTube where this girl said her father was molesting her from she was a kid after her mom died. The father go tell her he have an urge for her. You sick. You sick up your head. You, your kid?
No.
What? Now she says she in love with her daddy. Me I watch one YouTube video where I'm like, girl, you sick. Your daddy not only sick, but you sick. I know him alone sick. You sick. You well brainwashed. You know when Christmas time coming, you have the whitewash thing where they wash the stones. Mostly, I've seen it in Jamaica. I haven't seen it here. They normally do painting here. Where you wash the stone, you well wash. Eh? And when you talk to your picnic, certain way you have some certain friends that are so defensive of you when you're talking to your children. Pay attention. Silent predators. Pay attention. Don't be sitting down and say, what resilient queen mean? Pay attention. You have a lot of silent night out there, you hear me? And they silent night until they come on the news. And that's a known fact. Everybody's silent till they be on the news. Silent night, all is called. Okay?
Mommy.
But sometimes when you see the people that you see on TV get caught, everybody mad about them. But if you start pay attention to who you have around your children now. Yes, I'm coming and washing all the pot. Now you need to start pay attention who you have your children around. You know, I used to have my immediate family, and there was a little girl there. The little girl was in the family, and I remember one day we were heading to go drop her off at her friend's house and everything. And I think my sister had called me on the phone. Mind you know when you go into a family or something, certain things you will see, you don't see, or you don't want to step boundaries over anything. But you observe, right? You observe. And I was on the phone with my sister when we were on our way to drop the little girl off, because I guess it's a thing they do over here. So I would have stepped. Yes, I'm coming.
I want to ride.
Okay, no, lollipop. No, we're gonna make your egg. I'm washing up the pot.
Okay.
So my sister was on the happened to call me while we were on our way to drop her off to her friend's house. And cause you know over here they do a lot of stay over and all these things, you know what I mean? And my sister said to me, by the way, do you guys know the friends she's around or the house? I say I met them like that, so they said they do it all the time where she go to the house or so. I said, and then she said, no. Now you in the picture, you have to step up and make sure you know the people in that she's gonna go around. And one day I was having a discussion with her. Silent night. I don't have to say anything. Holy night. Holy scorn, holy bright, round and virgin, the round child, holy. I don't remember the song. So let me tell you something. Pay attention here. Don't just see the ones on the TV get called out. You have a lot of silent people. They say start sing Silent Night, okay? I'm not gonna go into details about it, but it just looks said a lot. Pay attention. If somebody, oh, I know the kid, I know. Pay attention. Silent Night don't come loud until you can't take it no more. Then all the loudness is out. Everything is silent until you ever hear what they say? What's in the dark must come to the light, but sometimes it come to the light too late. Yeah. And some of your parents, you don't want to pay attention because, oh, they're friends, they've been friends for years. I think, oh, please, they are friends for years. But what about the cousins? What about the relatives that she's going to be around? And she have boy relatives? Yeah. Yeah. And she have boy relatives? Yeah. Yes, they're friends for years. And that's how a lot of us meet our family. Cousin meet cousin. So all these things that you see and you will be mad about, better pay attention. Don't matter about the one that you see get caught. Matter about the things you can see now. You see that, but you can't see what's gonna happen. That's what you mad about. Everybody wanna mad about the man that already get caught. He gonna pay the price. Is what I'm saying. He gonna pay the price. He or she, because it's not just he alone. You have she doing it too. If you have boy children and you drop them off or anything, she do it too. So don't think only man do it. So trust me. Silent Night and everything. You see so many things around if you listen to all these stories. Ask a lot of these girls who used to become ask a lot of these persons that used to become lesbian or something. Some of them is by choice and some of them is not by choice. No, because the party is over. I ask them how they become that. Are you will know. Because somebody just think that, oh, but you see somebody else getting caught. Make sure you start the Silent Night now. You want to keep saying that? Because you can't reach it, but you're going to mess it up. If you're cool. You want egg to Jay? No. Okay. You know what I mean? So stop only see what you see on the TV and just bash those persons. Start pay attention to Silent Night because that's going on silently before it become public. You see what I'm saying? So what you see in the media or anything, it's not for you to bash those people. They're already gonna pay the price. Anybody you see in the media, they're already gonna pay the price. But it's for you now to start step up and ball your eye out on your children now. Because everybody gonna bash the people them who already get caught in the media. They are already there reaping the price of what they cause people pain. The pain that they cause, huh? You know, start interview a lot of these people who used to go on the other day. They tell you everything. You think these people are foolish? A lot of people out here now you see, oh, they're miserable, they're this, you think they're foolish? They know what they've been through. Silent night. Holy night. So you gotta remember that, family, you know? And one size don't fit all, but you gotta pay attention. You know, they have this great show on the TV. Oh no, that's the they have this great, beautiful show I see come on. Is it Nightline? I don't even know which one. And I see, get down there for them, put some clothes on. Because YouTube will flag the video if you get caught up in there looking like zombie. Because that's inappropriate. The fastest I would be off of YouTube. You want to be on YouTube, put inappropriate stuff. Even if it wasn't intentionally done. But you better be careful. You know, so don't bash what you see in the media. Start to pay attention. Because a lot of times people shift the narrative, shift the focus on the media now. And say, oh, yes, he need to go to jail. He already in jail. He already been convicted. He already been prosecuted. He already lose friends and family. Check what you have in front of you now, which is your children. And the silent people around them. Pay attention to your friends. And how when you address your children, certain words those friends going to say out their mouth. Pay attention to those words. Those words going to be a context clue to you to say, boy, you know what? Let me ride with them. If I have to evict it and live outside, I will. You pay attention. If some of you go bash the people, them already paying the price. They already paying the price. They have no more price to pay. Till when they go to hell, they have more to pay, okay? So you gotta bear that in mind, okay? A lot of people that you see right now, they become the other way around. They become it for a reason. Most of them, majority of them become it for a reason. You gotta bear that in mind, family. Okay? I don't got no more paper towel. This house use paper towel like it's water. But just think, if you got a college degree or anything, why would you get a college degree to study anything about children? And go mess with people's children in those manner. And then you go in jail for 10, 15 years. And you have your wife and family. That don't look good. You embarrass your wife, you embarrass your own children. You think they gonna have to walk with, especially if people know them, know you, those poor, and then sometimes your family don't have no clue of it because it's silent. All those things was done in silence. Look at that man that went on the rampage and go kill those government workers. He have his wife, then the wife didn't even know what he did. He gonna write a letter and say, "I'm sorry, wife, and I'm sorry to him kids." You don't need to sorry. Go to jail. Go. The wife understand you're gonna go to jail and she gonna get a divorce. And bye bye. You know, you gotta pay attention, family. And then you have some parents entertaining the wrong thing when their children is so young. Yes. No, that's okay, Jay. Go put your pants on. I want to see you look like zombie. Walking around like zombie. You know? Some parents will entertain the wrong thing. You're your young daughter, you're your young granddaughter or whatever, and you all join hands to go to places with them to go sit down. What are you entertaining them with? What are you telling them? It is okay to have what? Huh? You join hand with them. What are you entertaining? And then when you don't call foul on people with boy children. Listen, I got 2 boy children. Don't send them to pick them on my yard. They can come on my yard when they're 18, go to college or university, they're big enough. Not when they're young. Don't send them here because they come. I'm a matter of fact, maybe God make me call out of this world before. Because I know the kind of mother I'm going to be. You think all the things I'm going to see happening to other people's children, I'm just going to sit down and comfortable with it? Who's one of the house? Who's one of the house? Not mine. And parents, you need to start opening up on your eyes. And if you have boy children, open up on your eyes. Because a phone will pick them a god jail and a girl them a phone a god jail. So you don't open up on your eyes, eh? Sit down there, take side like a barrel. Whose side you want to go on so you don't mash up? Sit down there, pick side, eh? Mind you, no matter what you teach your children or something, they're going to have a mind of their own. But you still instill what you need to instill in them. And when they make their mistake, you pray to God they make it when they're big of age. So that means they're not in your care. They can get out. You understand? Yes, some children are going to raised by single parents. I'll never keep telling your children, listen. If you don't listen to me, what you want? You want one of the popo, you want 6'6", or you want to go up in there so like a PhD you go for. Because I must PhD, because when you get life sentence, I must PhD you go for. Because that's the highest level of study you can go study, right? So where you go for? A PhD? You know, so when we see the public, people are get their story out there. And people are pay the price for anything. It's just like somebody died. He now come back, he dead already. So him no have no more dead forget. And we were left back now have to make it right. You see what I'm saying? Because we we don't know which one we are gonna go next. We already know, say, okay, that one you're gone already. I said, well, you don't know who's going next. So we have to step up. Make it right. And some of you entertaining. Oh, but they're kids. Oh, you have a little friend, so I'm gonna take them here. Excuse me? What are you promoting? You not promote education like that, but you make sure you promote the wrong. Lord, no, come on my yard with the girl pitney. And the girl pitney come on my yard because this is mama you're gonna be one turbo mama. I'm gonna be a loving mama. And if my kids and my grandkids are something, but they have to come my age. We're not playing all those games. Entertain the wrong. They gonna come out of me like quick and fast. You know, play them again. If you want. Huh? I'm not silent night me I see. You know, Jaden give me the lettuce out the fridge. No, can't entertain the wrong stuff. We need to pay attention. And some of you think it's cute. And then when your kids grow up now and they realize that they need to have a mind of their own and they realize that they've been brainwashed all this time and trapped into this. Some of you become like a cell on a cell and you pick them for what? And one person pick me get the blame for everything. A two boy pick me, I'm sorry fool. A two boy pick me God give me. I mean I have no more. If they falter by the wayside, at them I go on falter. Because when me done with them, at them I go on falter. They falter must be on themselves, but they know so they must falter when they grow big. Mind you, I don't know how the future holds for my children, but I only can speak it into existence. So when I see anything like in the public or anything, I use it as a teachable moment for my children. I don't use it to bash those people that are in the public eyes already being bashed. I don't need to bash them no more. I just need to say, hey, son, you see what happened to that young man? It can't happen to you too if you don't pay attention. If you don't listen to your mother and learn to do what mommy asks you to do and walk upright. And let's say you're going to have a mind of your own, but you have to listen to mama. Because if you don't listen, you will end up just like these people. You have your girl children, you talk to them same way. If you don't listen to mama and think you want the world on your head, you will end up like that young girl. You have to talk to them, make reference. Even in a job, they ask you for reference. So why you can't make reference? Make reference. Even in a job, you go down when you have a certain job, they ask you for resume, for reference. Give me 2 business reference and give you 2 maybe certain kind of reference. Don't in a job they ask you for reference. So why you can't make reference to your children when you talk to them and they not listen? If you know somebody who will listen to their parents back in the day, and then you know they end up in a jail or they end up in the grave, or they the way people do them now, they in a wheelchair can't move. Because some people in a wheelchair not by born with certain things, but because of what they were doing, people discipline them, put them in there. You understand? So you make reference. Somebody say, why somebody call up my name? I don't want to call my name. I don't associate with them. You have kids, you better start associate yourself. Because let me tell you something. This world will associate them for you, okay? And you're not going to know, and then you're going to come up on TV and cry like a your loss. Oh, my son. Oh, my son. But my daughter. You did have ample time to make reference. But no. Don't want to make no reference, and now everything get out of hand. Mind you, your kids gonna have a mind of their own regardless. They will. Mind you, we're not perfect. Those kids will. But when you give your children certain things from early on, they know that when they make mistake, they can keep making that same mistake because it's gonna teach them a lesson. Sometimes they're not gonna escape from those lessons. But sometimes you brush it off and say, oh, it's okay. It's nothing. Everything is something nowadays. Even when you don't intentionally mean something nowadays, somebody say, oh, but I felt this way. Oh, I felt this way. Look at Pete Diddy and Cassie relationship for over the years. Even though she's been with Pete Diddy for over the years or something. But look at what Pete Diddy did to her even while she was in that relationship with him. Even though she get house, car, fame, opportunity, a bunch of things, a bunch of security and all these things while she was with him, but not without the price. You see what I'm saying? So now, when you look and see how your young, beautiful girls are so forth, everybody dream is to find one, but when young, nobody want to find one rich man, find this. Nobody know want to find a middle class man. Nobody know want to find a man for the grown level. Everybody want to be famous. And famous come with a lot of price because you know work for it. You know work for it, you use beauty. And you know realize that some of those things not good for you. You know what I mean? And then some people come off in a nice way like they mean you good until in the end you know their intentions weren't pure. So all these things you be silent, better start sing silent night. Start sing silent night. Please, trust me. Come on, guys. Let me get the lettuce. Very important, you know. And tell the children if there is no need, if you let the kids know, if I'm gonna send you to college to get a 4-year degree to come out and do harm to people, don't bother waste my money. Because when you work hard, save money, put it in a bank, put it in a go get some clothes on. See, good thing I'd stop turn the camera the other way and put it in a trust fund for them to when they reach a certain age or something. And you send them to college for 4 years if they want to go there and they get a degree. You not expect them to get one for your study. Some of them not even get the degree yet, but they're in a prison. Eh? After you put so much money into them to go to college, they're in a prison already. Eh? They're in a jail cell already. Upon that guy, big old forensic guy there study. And he go kill all those young college dorm roommate or whatever. Eh? So it just goes to show that you start asking your kids questions. What about who in the media now? You use them as reference now. Son, daughter, is this what you're going to plan to get take my money, my hard earning money, that will me take through sweat, tears, disrespect, and do? It's going to have to start be a question to ask. At first, it's never necessary, but now it's necessary. You see what I'm saying? It's necessary now. Because it's not just out in the street things are happening. Even going to college is happening. You send your beautiful young man to college, your beautiful daughter, and they don't come back home because of somebody else's child. You understand? So you have to start now as parents, ask your children, when you go to college, what is your plans? What is the plan for the future? You know, yes, they're going to tell you all the good things they have for the future. But then they go to college. You have a good relationship with your children. They go to college, they see somebody else smarter than them and everything. Or they go and get honors or anything and they not get none because they waste their time in college. I know they want to take those people out of here. That's not fair. That's not fair to the parents who work so hard to send their children to college. Eh? You know what I mean? Mind you, none of we know what we children are going to do. None of us. But they can tell you, say, I'm going to college and they don't go either. Then go somewhere else. So you have to bear that thing now. Sometimes they will tell you, oh, I'm in college and I'm doing good, only to find out they weren't in college. And say people, children, leave them alone. You know, you walk away, put in your resume, not your resume, what they call it, put in your resignation letter. Let them wonder why you're going to leave. Because you realize that you and temptation is friend. And you're easily tempted. You are Adam and Eve. So, you know, put in your resignation. If you realize any department you're in, you realize certain things when you deal with children and it will chastise you. You can't resist temptation. Put up your resignation. You can always go back if needs be. Go work on yourself silently, like how you better do everything silently. You see what I'm saying? Go work by yourself. Nothing wrong with it. So you don't have to go down that rabbit hole you were going to, and you probably could just save somebody else. You could have friends that are having the same problem like you, and they think they're going down rabbit hole. I'm making some salad here, so you can say where you were gonna be tempted silently and destroy people, put their life silently. Take yourself, put up a resignation, and go into rehab or some rehab what they have for people who think they have an addiction. You know, if you know have to tell them say about picking, you go along there and tell them say you think you have one addiction there and you need want this in your system because you handle with children or something or whatever you can tell for the or something. So you need to get that out of your system. How can I get some help? But you know what? I work so hard years in a college, in a university, skill trade school, and then you get in the habit to work with children, and then you talk to them if you pick them. Eh? You take their local livelihood from them early. Now they forced right early. They go home to their parents, no manners. And then the another sign, no manners. When your picnic come home, you're good daughter, you're quiet daughter. We did good. And after when they go out there and come back and see what they see, they have P attitude. Those are telltale signs. So not be no fool. Those are telltale signs. Something is wrong. Because they left your yard real good manners and love and respect. And up in over a course of time, people start mess with them. You think they have manners still? They don't have a drop of manners. Not a drop. All that run through the door and you say, wait, I know my daughter and my son that when me did left. Good, you gone to school and tell me, mommy, I love you this morning. I know him or she that. I want to go on. Now you start to pay attention now. You understand? And that's that then the telltale sign. Those are some of that is a telltale sign to say, okay, what is going on? You know, have to be going on and say it is really like a hint, but something going on around it. Some touch up a go on. Cause all of a sudden your child have attitude. They don't want to eat with you around the table no more because they ain't love. They infatuation love. They can't see clear. Because you couldn't give them what them are seeing for themselves. So now they create what they want to see for themselves. Gotta bear that in mind, family. A harsh reality, but you gotta bear that in mind. It is hard, but it's what it is. Still gotta take it into consideration, okay? You still gotta take it into consideration, okay? Because sometimes you sit down and you have your good dad. You know your kids, you know. As parents, we literally know with children. Yeah? But we will let them loose and they loose. We don't know them. They come home and they know how to. Some kids are very much manipulative too. No, so nobody think they're not manipulative. Some kids really, if they tell you a lie, you believe them. If you tell you a lie, you go a mile and a half. If they tell you a lie, you're going to knock down people and then send yourself into jail and you keep sitting on the sidewalk and laugh at. So you have to pay attention. But you can tell signs. If you know your child, you can know something off. Tell sign is there, but sometimes we tend to ignore it. Oh, he probably just having a bad day. Oh, she just having a bad day. And all the people that will come around and you say, oh, your kids must not sit in their lap. And they always have to tell you, he's up, you Jamaican, who so stuck up. Excuse me? What are you, silent molester? Your child visit at the back of the car, they want them to sit at the front of the car. Excuse me? Yeah, what? And when the child them so young, they can't talk. They can't talk because they don't know no better. You see what I'm saying? They don't know any better. But all these people out there doing wrong to people's children. A lot of children out there are getting hurt right now. So don't just look in the media and blame the media. The media showcase what you see. But there is plenty more out there silent like that. Everything's silent until you see it in public. It's just like pregnancy. When somebody pregnant for the first few years after they're pregnant, they hear about a few years. Jesus, I'm gonna call baby. I'm gonna donkey baby. Few years. Yeah, if when somebody get pregnant, don't see him silently you get pregnant, right? And then you don't see that come out in the light until big belly talk show or something. Or close to when it you know say, okay, time now for me announce. It has shown. Not to say you didn't hide your pregnancy, but the pregnancy is a life and death situation. So you tell it when you know the time is right and according to doctor's order. You see what I'm saying? Or support. And then that's when you know everybody pregnant, but silently we were pregnant. You know what I mean? Some people can't know when you're pregnant if you pay attention to your family. If you have good family member, you know your family are always bubbly and quiet. And when you call them now, they just have big attitude or something. You know, some pregnant woman, they can stand the gut out of somebody out of their family or so that they used to love. Cannot stand the gut out of you. And they will cuss you from one end Come on, Jaden. Come on, Amir. Jaden. Amir. You know what I mean? They will cost the good out of you. You still don't have a clothes. Go get your shorts on or something. If you have a tiger you're running in a wilderness. So those are telltale signs, family. You have a lot, you know, and we have a lot to educate our children about. And I know we don't have much to give our children, but do the best you can and talk to them about a lot of stuff because some of your parents don't have no time to talk to your children either. You don't have no time. So the kids them are go find time for you. Don't worry. You don't have no time, okay. That's okay. That's cool. You don't have to worry, mommy. You don't have no time, okay. Daddy, you don't have no time for me, okay, cool. When yesterday come in with belly or anything, disease or so you get mad at them. Why you mad? When they ask you for their time, did you give it to them? Go sit down, me not no time, go sit down. We all do it as parents, right? You know, many times, sometimes my kids say something to me, I may have to catch myself and then say, I'm sorry, what did you say? Especially if me think of something really important, you know, intuition start register what the child said. And if I think it's something important, I had to catch myself and say, okay, what was it? Because it's true, we're human beings, you know, we're not perfect, you understand? But especially when your kids become teenagers or so, and they say, Mommy, I got something to tell you, or Daddy, I got something to say to you. Let me tell you something. They probably wanted to say something to you. They might not say exactly what it is, but their context clue will start give you time to process what you need to process. You know. Hurry up, Jaden, because we gotta go. Okay, let's go. Get up, Jaden. Go get that pants in your room. You're not. Jaden, why is the bread right here? Here, didn't I show you where the short is? Jaden,
Yeah.
is that how I taught you how to save?
No.
Put it back. You let anybody steal out anything from you. And you just let it go loose. You're like a moose on the loose.
Moose on the loose.
Don't worry.
On the moose.
Come on here, put this on.
Later today, I'm going to take a shower.
You already take a shower already. Where you going to take a shower to? Where you plan to go?
Wait. Because those ones are
Take that pants up off of the floor. Put it over there in the basket. I don't want to see nothing on the floor. Come on. I already have enough dirty clothes to wash already. Come on. Then we gotta go eat, family. We gotta go eat. Give that to me. Go in the kitchen. Go in the kitchen. I didn't even see somebody texting me. Hold on. Hold on. I couldn't even see the last verse of me. I see Pioneers a rude yard sing. Hold on. Let me refresh my page. Sorry. Hold on. I don't know why YouTube be doing that. I didn't see none of the. Oh my goodness. Hush. The last person I was seeing on here was. Oh, so many people was on here saying hi to me. The last person I was seeing was Rude Yard Sing. Good thing I had a device looking at just now. Sorry everybody. My ND game, my brother. I say hello, my sister. How are you? Happy birthday to Jaden. Oh, thank you, my ND game. Hope you had a wonderful bike ride, man. We had a wonderful one on the breakdown now. Oh, my ND game. I had to refresh my thing here. Good thing I had a device. I was looking at it. Come in here and look. Yes, I want to see all of that. You saw YouTube turn bad? Yes, I want to see all of that just now. I want to miss all of that. Sorry. One family podcast. Say, hey, my friend, bless up yourself. Honestly, Lord, say, hey, Queen, bless up. Sandra said, hi, Queen, like hearts, big up. Like from your life. Bless up, Sandra. Bless up yourself. You say, I decided to say hi. Oh, thank you. The world smile with Buzz is a resilient queen. Hope you had a wonderful day. My day was good, but it was hot. Yes, it was very hot today, but mine was so humid today. So I have to say, it was so humid. And let me see. My in the game said it was okay. Again, say, my sister, I'm gonna go do my life, but I will have this playing in the background. Blessing. Oh, bless up my indie game. Jaden, my indie game, say happy birthday. All right, this is your phone right here. So let me show you. Let me just prepare for food real quick. So this is what some eggs, this and that. That's for the dinner. So that's what they're gonna have. So sorry to everybody. WNC right. So look up Resilient Queen of Time with your body with me. Look it over here. Look at me. WNC right. Bless up yourself. I don't got no more egg.
Don't eat mine. No.
Okay, let me make another quick one. So I didn't see it. Bless up to everybody. I had to refresh the page. And WNC right saying, yeah, I'm definitely liking this. I like this. Definitely like this. Dream Girl, greetings and good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? The little one like egg. So yes, family. So we say you have to pay attention, you know. And you don't need, and all the people that we are out there, not gonna get their degree and qualification. Pay attention. You know what I mean? Parents, pay attention.
Hey.
Now me think say you only are worried about the media. Then the people they get caught already. But what about the other? Hey, Jaden, I'm here. Stop. Jaden, why your foot don't be over the other side? What happened to you? You buy your foot? You want me to go sell them to Family Dollar? Eh? Oh. Because you must buy your foot. Put your foot over your side. Yeah, the little one like egg. So greetings to everyone. Greetings. We gotta hurry up because we gotta go for that bike because we need the bike for tomorrow. Oh, the egg done already? Wow. Egg done so fast. You gonna want more egg today? Huh?
I got egg.
Oh. I may take the wrong one because I was trying to give him most of the egg.
Yeah.
So greetings to everyone, but I want everybody to pay attention, you know? Don't just look at the media and worry about who is already in the media. Yeah, I put it down there for the call. But at least you tear it up, so hurry up. You gonna tell me that egg kind of cold, but let it tear the egg up. Hold on, I'm making one for you now. You know, what we see in the media is already taken care of. But what you don't see in the media is the silent things that is left. You understand? So you have to bear that in mind. The silent thing that is left. You know? Life is like somebody died today. They ain't gonna dead again. They dead only one time. You see what I'm saying? But who is left in this earth, on this earth, which is us, that is still here chatting, yapping, laughing. I'm coming, young man. My bodyguard, I'm coming. Okay, I'm gonna give you all the eggs. All of them, okay. I'm gonna give you all of them. All of them. And the egg tastes good with the lemon pepper now. So greetings to everybody, man, and bless up our manners, love and respect to everyone, you know. But you pay attention to your children, like you see now. You can't worry about the things that is already happened and gone, but you can take care of the things that you're seeing in front of you, your children. Pay attention to your little girl children. I tell you one time I go into a store, and as soon as I go in there, this little girl, she can't be no more than my kid's age. She went into the store, and she started whine. I think I forgot the name of the song where they wind up your body like her. So let me tell you something. That daddy take that little girl up the store so fast. I wait till we get out, then he go back in, and I'm like, I noticed what was happening, but I didn't say anything. In his head, he probably thought I didn't even notice what he did. That little girl, as soon as he see my boys walk in the store, she turn around, let go of the daddy hand, start looking at my son, and then she start move up her waistline. So you see, a lot of kids, some of them are bold. You know, they bold early. Not able to say they groomed like that, but they bold early. You see what I'm saying? So if you don't notice how to protect your children, then the world will protect them for you. They're going to protect them the wrong way. Okay, you want some J? Oh, J didn't have egg already. You understand? So that's why it's very important.
I got all the eggs.
I need a cup of tea.
I want a cup of tea.
You know, so that's why it's very important. You want a cup of chocolate tea today, then or no? You want milk? You want milk?
Oh yeah.
You must say, oh yeah. Oh, you got the drink?
No.
No. You want the milk in this?
Yes, sir. B.
Did you just call me yes, sir? Do I look like a man to you? Yes, ma'am. No, this can't go with hot tea. Young man, because it gonna burn the place up. Go over there, sir. So we're gonna make a cup of tea for tonight.
I want that one, Ma.
Yes, I will give you that one, Mom.
Mom, they made us the same material.
No. Amir can't always want everything. Everything you put on first on the table. I want it first. No, you're the big one too. You gotta learn to open your mouth and speak too.
They always said it before me.
Okay, because Amir uses word loudly. You wanna say it loud, so I have to make sure I protect you too. I make sure you don't feel like, oh, mommy love Amir and don't love you. So I have to do it that way. You know what I mean? I have to do it that way. Because I know how you say, I want you to think like, mommy love Amir and mommy don't love me.
Ma, I want milk, not cow milk.
I'm not giving you, I'm giving you tea. I'm just giving Jaden milk.
He didn't want cow milk?
Eh?
He didn't want cow milk.
He gonna get milk too.
I want the milk cup.
Yes, I'm gonna give you a milk cup of tea. Where is the organic ginger?
No more cup of tea.
Huh?
Do you have any one cup of tea left?
So yes, family with us here, we did having they're watching news and see something in there, so we did have a chit chat. And you know, sometimes when the message come on your mind, have to say it right there and then sometimes it's from what you see around it. I want parents to start take heed. Not only look at what you see in the media and tear down them in the media. They already tear down. They have nowhere going. They already tear down. But you have to look at the things that you're gonna see around you. That's gonna become a challenge for you and your family that you don't know when. Because mind you, we don't know what the future holds. Even though the book says he give us a glimpse of the future, but sometimes we don't pay attention. Sometimes we send the little children to talk to us, and we as parents not in the mood to talk to them, we ignore them. So they go find people who will listen to them. They find people who will listen to them, and sometimes those people that will listen to them are the wrong hands. You know, they dropped into the wrong hands, the wrong company, and then now they become like, I don't have to listen to you. You know what I mean? That's for me. I don't have to listen to you because you didn't listen to me when I need you to listen to me. So they go find people who will listen to them. And that's why you have a lot of kids who lower to other people's places. Because sometimes we as parents, and we got to say we, that when you're a parent, you don't exempt yourself from nothing. Anything you say, they don't exempt yourself from it, because no matter how you think you're a perfect parent or anything can happen to you. I think some police chief or something did in New York, and fears, I think stepson or something like that, they go use weapon to knock down people. So it just go to show that you can't point no fingers because you don't know. And what you see now is for you to use it as a reference to educate your children or to guide your children so they can have a better way of life and open their mind, their little minds. Because when we ignore them, sometimes their mind wander. I pay attention to my son all the time, and he will say, Mom, when you watching me? I say, I'm not watching you. I just noticed something is off. Are you okay? He will say, Mom, I didn't like the way you talked to me today. Mom, you yell at me. But the little one now, in the presence of anything, if I thump him on his butt or anything, like he get trouble. And he said, Mommy, why did you hit me? And I said to him, why did you mess with my stuff? I said, don't you know you're not supposed to touch it without asking permission? You know? So one is more outgoing than the other one in terms of talking or so. And then he hand everybody he start wave to him. I said, boy, put on your hand. He said, gonna have to have one thing called hello hand. So you have to pay we have to pay attention, family. Don't see what you already see in the media. That is already done, signed, sealed, and delivered. Can't undo when it comes to your children and their life and protection. But what you can do is going forward now is have discussions with your children and stuff like that. So that we don't have these things keep occurring in silence, and then when they get out of hand, and that's when you hear it. And literally when it gets out of hand and you see it now on the news, this thing been going on for so long. It's not like yesterday happened, and it's going on for a while. Silent. So start in silent night to pay attention. And I run your children because I know sometimes the kids then get a little older and they start have a bunch of questions to ask you. You know, like my son asked me this man, why you so short? I said, my daddy short. You know, sometimes we don't have the answer, and sometimes we not in the best mood, and sometimes we not gonna answer them nicely. Sometimes we will never answer our kid nicely. So don't feel bad like if somebody hear you yell out for your kids, they answer their kids like, no, everybody didn't grow up that way to say, hey, what are you doing? Oh no, some of you go up where the voice turn up, volume up, and all these things. Do the best you can as long as you're taking care of your child and you're protecting your children. Do the best you can. Society will tell you anything, but you gotta also remember, everybody don't grow up the same way. Everybody don't grow up in a household where silent night was no. Some of we grew up rough. So you think we're gonna grow our children silently? That not gonna happen. No matter how society fix all these things, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. We are grow children for using voice. We not grow children for sitting a silent night. Those days over. Look at us. When time anything happens to us as adults, you see anybody talk to us softly? But I say, go family, take these lessons. Don't look at what you see in the news and just keep condemning those persons because it's not going to help your children. What's going to help your children when things are happening is to start have discussion with them, start have family time with them, and all these parents who like to take their kids out to go meet this, meet that. Hey, let them go meet college door. Hey, let them go meet university. Hey, let them go meet a skilled trade school. They can meet somebody on their own. You don't need to set them up early. They don't need to have those minds too early. No force right be pick them, then take their time and grow. Because then when you force right them and then they realize, oh, I saw life did nice, I saw life did fun. That is just one aspect of their life. And then putting them run out their life early. And then next thing they grow old and they struggle. No.
Mom!
Give your children the world.
Mama!
There you go. A lot of people say they want to give their children the world. But give, hey, Keshawn, how are you doing? Good night. You want to give your children the world. That's one thing. But you got to remember, what are you giving them the world to? And everything in that world, you have to give them. You have to learn to differentiate. And everything you see world run with, you must run with your children. And as parents, we tend to want to follow. We follow fashion. We follow fashion. If it's a cup, Stanley Cup, we want it for the kids. Nothing wrong with it, but it's that everything is not because they see it out there good for the children. That sometimes we don't even know the meaning behind some of these things. Sometimes we using certain terms and we don't even know the meaning behind it. But everybody use it, so we use it. You know what I mean? Is that the word they use? What? You're very demure. I want them the boss will laugh and say so like you're very delicious. Don't say it look louder, you feel like you know. He said, how are you doing? I'm about to feed myself and go get a bike or so. Get me my bike so we can get it for tomorrow. So, but we're not gonna stay any longer, family. Start have discussion with your children. That's all I can tell you guys. And stop all these things you just see. Silent night is real. Silent night is real. I know it's a song, but I'm just taking that word out of it. Silent night is real. Know your children, friends. Know the type of people who, when especially if you have girl children, you send your girl children to their friend house. Know how much your boy cousin they have over there, what's the age group like, or so. So if you're not comfortable like with that kind of arena, then you say, all right, then don't you can throw a party, everybody invited, or something. You know, parents, everybody get to know everybody so you can comfortable. Mind you, one size don't fit all, but you gotta be everything in mind, okay? Because even in school, people you have I don't see how you get your master degree if you go do it. You get PhD if you do it. If you got jail. Mind you, we're not perfect, you know. I'm telling you, we're not perfect. We don't know the meaning that anything gonna happen to us, and that's why I'm saying when we see other people that is being called out in the media, social media, being bashed or so, it's not for us to continually bashing them. It's for us to learn from them. Because if something didn't happen, you didn't know that you need to take extra precaution to protect your children, your family, your loved ones, you protect your peace and all these things. You see what I'm saying? So when we look and we don't want to bash somebody else, it's not to bash them because they already been bashed by the law. Let the law handle them and let Jesus handle them. But we have bigger fish out here to fry. Because when you look at this and you say, okay,
bigger fish.
Bigger fish, that means we have more important things out there need to be taken care of that is not in jail.
It's like my fishing rod.
Just like a fishing rod. You know what I mean? But we're not gonna stay any longer, family. So have what good, have a blessed night. Your girl is very tired, but we're gonna tear this food up and this cup of organic tea here, and then we're gonna go pick the bike up. So what good, have a blessed night, family, and thanks to each and every one that was here, and for the persons who I couldn't see and I had to refresh from the other phone there to see. What good, have a blessed night. Until then, we say peace out. Silent night, pay attention.